that come from? This is not right. What is that? I've never seen this before.
Hey, Sam. Come here and take a look at this.
What's up, Michelle?
I was doing some maintenance on our scanners, and I found this in the files. I've never seen these readings before.
Go ahead and run some more tests. And make sure you triple check them. We need to make sure these are right before we show this to Curtis. Because you know what happened last time.
All right, Sam. I'm on it. I'll let you know if I find anything else.
And Michelle, we need to keep this just between us. I've been having a funny feeling that we have a spy on our station. Too much information have been getting to the rebels.
You got it, Sam.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of my space engineer story, The Pod Life. So at the end of the last episode, you noticed we started building up our base. I've placed these 3 refineries here where I want to build this up. I've also added some storage underneath the area down there. I don't know if you can see it through here. So all the ores have been refined. I have redone the connection right here so we can have the pods connected to the base and be able to transfer all the ores between the refinery here and our new refinery when we get it started up. Then back over here is where I'm going to put my assemblers. So this whole side of the base are going to be my refineries and my assemblers. So the assemblers will be back up in this way somewhere. Then in the middle part over here is where we're gonna have our drop-off spot right here. And then in the middle, we're going to have more of the living quarters where our medical bay and all that stuff will be. And then this is going to be our garage where we'll build our rovers and stuff. And then we are also going to have to try to build a hidey-hole back up here in the mountain. Right there where I've been, was digging for some stone when we first started out. I want to get our shuttle hidden away and then have some power connected to it so we can have a backup survival kit in case something happens to any of the other survival kits that we make or our medical bay. Because again, we are going to have enemy drones and everything attacking us, so it'd be nice to have a nice backup somewhere underground back here where it's safe. I want to thank everybody that's been watching so far. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment down below. So let's go ahead and get started. Since everything's already been built up, we need to go ahead and get us some steel plate. We'll go ahead and start mapping out our way for our our assemblers. Let me get all these steel plates that I can get. First, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and take out these assemblers so we can build these up. I also want to change these to
Inventory full.
I want to change these to half grid. I got them on full grid right now. So this whole area out here will be the full grid. And then I'll do the half grid in the middle. Let me just get some of this out of my inventory so I can grind up some of these steel plates here. Not drop them everywhere. Alright, now that I got all my half grid in here, let me go ahead and weld these up. Alright, now that I got all that welded up, so this is where my cargo containers are. So this is where all the ores are going to be stored. And then from here, it's going to go into the refineries. I think I'm going to put a T right here and make them go into the assemblers this way. Alright, so this is where the refineries are going to go. Let's go ahead and put them in. We'll have 3 of them going this way. The upgraded pods on the back. And we're going to have our assemblers come this way. I'm going to use the industrial assemblers. I'm going to bring it up one more. Oh, I can keep it down and then have a straight access straight into here. Just have to dig out the bottom to put the upgrade modules in. We have that back here. It's actually going to come right there like that. That'll work. 3 of these here. Like that. Let me go ahead and build my connection here so I can ground out the bottom in here and kind of drill it out so we can put our upgrade modules on the bottom. There'll be 2 on the back and 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom for each of them. Then I'm actually going to put a T here because I want to put a big storage unit for all of our components. And it can go down here. In fact, we got to drill all of this out anyway. So let's do some mining here. Okay, so this is going to be the bottom of the floor here. So we can put our upgrade modules in. Let's go ahead and secure the assemblers here before we lose them. Alright, now that I got the conveyor, it's connected to the grid over here. So now I don't have to worry about these falling down. Go ahead and get these built up too. Alright, I went ahead and took out the assemblers. I know this is where they're going to go. That way I don't try to grind them off, and it's easier for me to get down in here and drill all this out. So let me go ahead and drill all this out real quick. Alright, got me a little way to get down up in here. So the assemblers are going to come up across the top of here. They'll put their upgrade modules down here on the bottom. And that way it'll actually be in line when I come off of here like I did with the refineries. Put a door here. And then I'm probably going to make 1 extra block out this way and have a little access way to get down into here, which will be able to get down into our storage area. And I might put a server room down here too. We're going to need to go ahead and build our large storage container down here. And put our conveyors in here. Okay, now that we got this connection here, we can get our large cargo container. So I got my components cargo container, so hopefully it'll start pouring all of them in here from the rest of the base. Alright, so I'm going to change my storage around a little bit down here, make it flow a little bit better. I want to put these 2 cargos right here that's going to have my ores in them. These 2 are going to be for ores. Set those up. Alright, so that's where the ores are going to go. I'm going to need 1 for my ingots. Right, so I got these cargo containers all set up here. Go ahead and name them. Alright, we're going to put in an O2H2 generator down here now. And then 2 more cargo containers. Alright, so now that we got all that done, we have a big hole here. Fix that real quick. We'll go ahead and build our floor down here for our server room. Alright, I got me 3 batteries down here. That's gonna help. Now let me go ahead and build my programmable block. Now that I got that, I need to turn off the other one in this. Alright, so now I got my inventory all set up. Build some stairs to get out of here. Alright, now I got my stairs to go down. Probably do half block along this whole side. That's the wrong refinery. Our assemblers over here. Okay. Alright, now that I got all this all set up, it's going to be the outside wall right here. Haven't decided how I want to have it built yet. It's going to be our access shaft to get down into the this is going to be our little access shaft or repair shaft to come down here and repair the modules if I have to. Down here, and it will meet up right here into my server room. I got my batteries. Bring these down one. There's a little bit more ceiling height in here. And this is going to be the entrance into the refinery part. I'm going to put another one of those doors over here for the assembler part. Now I am going to make a roof that goes across for when I build the other side. So our rover right here will stay covered. Right, now I have my access into my assembler room. Now the last little bit I'm going to do here right now is I'm going to have a graded walk through here. Alright, so I guess our next thing now is to go ahead and build at least one assembler and one refinery. We'll do the assembler first, we're going to need it. I think it'll work easier to have the assembler, and then we can work on the refineries after that. I'll get the parts for this assembler real quick. We can be able to turn this whole pod off. Alright, so we got that assembler and welded up now. So that'll give us R1. See, the great thing about this design is if we always want to add more, we can keep adding that way. I still think 3 is going to be more than enough for our base here. The main thing I like about this small mod pack here is I have two big assemblers, like the one that are over there with the pods on it, and it's still nowhere near as quick as one of these. So it's still an advantage to go ahead and get the big one up. So next we need to work on the refinery, but since we have this assembler up, we can start building up on it. I also need to go ahead and put one of my connections up here so I can get to the cargo a lot easier without having to go down. Now, because I have that sorter right here in the middle, I can't pull out of this. Of course, I could always remove the sorter because I have the inventory management, and it should go ahead and pull all that stuff out. We might do that, especially since I can get to it right here. Put in a regular block. And without the sorter there, now I can put the connection up here. So we put our interface block in here. Now, if you don't know, this is one of my favorite mods. I make sure I have it in every single game because it makes connection a lot easier. For one, you don't have to have a cargo box to get into your inventory and have that ugly thing on the wall. This actually makes it nice and neater because these conveyor boxes right here don't have access ports into it, which it should also too. And that also gives you access to the computer and stuff right here. I can put any display on here. Watch, I can go there. Now I can have my own little picture up here. You can add anything that you can on any of the displays. You can also change the keyboard display if you want. Now we need to go ahead and make our refinery over here. Let's go ahead and grab the blocks we need for it. Then we'll go ahead and start having the assembler build those. Go ahead and weld this up. Alright, we got one refinery up. That's all we're going to need right now to go ahead and get this stuff all started up. We have our assembler up. So, last thing I'm going to do here at the base is put up that TV, that screen. Alright, so we have our screen up here. Put it a long way so we can have everything lined up here so we can see. This is just going to be temporary. We'll probably move it somewhere a lot more accessible later. Let me go ahead and set this up to see where how I want everything set up. Alright, so I noticed that it stopped recording there for a minute. So we went ahead and finished our list here. We got everything starting to be built. We were getting ready to go build our Hidey-Hole here when we ran out of iron. So I went and did an iron run. So I got all of our 5 containers here full of iron. So that's being processed right now. So after that empties out, we can start building our stuff that we need to go drill out our Hidey-Hole for to hide our shuttle. It should already be out of this one. Go ahead and disconnect. We're going to use the rover here as our storage and our power. So we don't have to keep running down here. I'm going to set up my toolbar. I should already have it set up. Yep. I'm going to drag all the items I'm going to need down here so we can start getting the stuff over to the rover. Alright, that should be more than enough for right now while we get that filled up. Let's head on over here. Start filling out our hidey. This is where it's gonna start. We're gonna need to build our platform where we want it to come in. Yeah, that'll work perfect. We're gonna put our first drill right here. We're gonna need to build us a tower. So that's gonna be our power that we're gonna need. I'm gonna start and build one drill and then just keep moving out and out until we get further in. I'm gonna make it one above, so the drill's gonna start right here. Gonna go like that. Grab the stuff for it. I'm gonna need to drill out the area for it. Alright, and then we're gonna make us a seat. We'll put our drill down here. And we just right click it, and we'll play out a big area, and then we'll just keep moving this forward and forward and forward until we have our hidey-hole out. Alright, now I'm just going to use some blocks and kind of push this out more. Got one block, drill, one block, drill. But I got enough room for a piston. I think at this point I'm going to put a drill on either side, kind of build out the sides. Not quite under it yet, because this is going to be more than enough to get the shuttle through here. Should be more than wide enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear this out, go that way. Clear this out, go that way. Might not need none on the sides. This might just be able to do it all. So we got 2 already. I'm pretty sure that's how long a piston is. Now we can go ahead and build our piston.
Inventory full.
Now we're not going to convey anything. We're not picking up stones, so we don't need to build that block. And I'm going to put this block here, so I can put a drill on either side if I need to. Get my seat here, and we'll drill this out some more. I'm going to add our piston down here to our top bar. Reverse. So we're just going to right click here and then go ahead and have this move in. Alright, so we went ahead and got our first plunge in. Build these out. I'm thinking we're going to need to make this a little bit wider, so we can have a little bit more room. So I'm going to add 2 drills to the side of this block. Do one more plunge like this, and we'll add a piston and do it again. Alright, so we got this one done better. Yeah, that gives us a lot more room. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add a piston at the end of this. Do one more plunge. That should be more than enough room. All right, we got everything set up, so let's make this last plunge. All right, so we did the rest of our plunge here. Let's build these out. Okay, so this is where we're gonna have the end of it. We're gonna need some room here in the back. Let's go ahead and get rid of these real quick. We're gonna put I'll get a rotor and a hinge and put them on here. And we're gonna put us a drill on the end. All right, now that we got that done, what I'm gonna do is use the hinge, put the drill up, rotate it, and then make out a big kind of bubble right here. All right, so now we just need to grind all those down. All right, so we're gonna add a battery right here. This stuff, set up our next little bit that we need. We're gonna need a battery and a connector, and we'll just use the turbine from up there and bring it down here. Because the cheeky little thing is that the turbines will actually work underground if you have enough area around it. So that's why we built this big area behind it. That should give us more than enough power to keep the survival kit running, so we don't have to shut it down and not have it drain our batteries. And should have enough to be able to run some lights in here too. Okay, so now we got a battery here. That's gonna go there. Look, there's a little solar panel on the top. Block. Connector. This. This will give us access up here. So let's go ahead and go get the wind turbine from up there. Alright, so now we'll just build this up real quick. There, that should give us the electricity that we need, or the one power to get the electricity that we need. Let me clear the way so we can get the pod in here, or the shuttle in here. That should be wide enough. Let's go ahead and go get it so we can get it connected and out of the way. We'll move this truck back. Go ahead and get our crane truck and hook the shuttle up. Alright, so we're attached. So we'll bring our piston up. We'll bring the other truck over here and put some lights in this so I can see where we're going. Driving right into it. Right now I see where we're going. We're lined up good. Oh, I can't get better than that. We'll lower our back wheels here. And once we get this all unhooked, we should be able to connect right up to it. Alright, now that we're all locked up here. Look at our batteries, make sure we're not draining them. So this one will be recharged in one day, so we still got more than enough power. I did take the reactor offline, so it's not using any of our uranium that we got a little bit left. There we go, we got our shuttle securely in our area here. We got our cheeky wind turbine here, giving it its power. Now we just need to build some hangar doors to protect it even more. work on welding that up in there and getting those hangar doors set up. Alright, so I got everything welded up here. So now we need to build some hangar doors. I need to figure out where I want to put these doors at. I think this is going to be where the entrance is going to be at. The hangar doors are going to go on the other side, so let me make me a little way to get up there. The hangar doors are going to come up right here. Right now I'm going to go ahead and get the materials and put them all in my truck that I need for these doors. It's going to be a lot. Alright. Head on back and weld those up. Alright, so now that we got our doors up, take this hanger down. Take down our scaffolding here. We'll probably have our switch right here. There we go. We'll have our doors shut. Oh, forgot a block over there. Hit the red button. Open up. I'm gonna get some more steel plates so I could go weld all that up. Alright, so we got our hidey-hole here. We got our button here to open it up. We got our shuttle secure in our hidey-hole. Our windmill, providing just enough power to keep the batteries charged. Alright, looks like the sun's about to come up here soon. So this looks like a good place to end it. I want to thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for my videos, and don't forget to check my other channels. The links are in the description below. And everybody have a super sparkly day.